I also see that you've started your own podcast, Startalk. And it looks like you're addressing some important societal issues in this podcast. I looked at a couple episodes. If you want to give a quick shout out to my listeners, maybe we can give you guys a big boost.
Okay, no, I'd be delighted. Actually, it started out as a radio show, a terrestrial radio show, terrestrial meaning radio stations, and that was about 12, 13 years ago. And it was birthed, again, this is kind of backstory, I don't know if anybody cares, but it was birthed with a grant from the National Science Foundation. We told the National Science Foundation, look, most science on the radio is like from public stations, where every 3 months they have to beg you for money. And I said, I think we can make science way more interesting than that on a level where sponsors would want to buy ad time. So turn it into a commercial entity like anything else is. All right. Like sitcoms, like anything. All right. They have some magic fact about them that allows them to be self-sustained in the marketplace. And I thought, science, I know people like science on a level higher than I think what is previously recognized. And so they said, we'll go with you. And so they gave us a 3-year grant because you have to be able to make the show even though no one's paying for it. All right. And then people see the show, they say, hey, let's get into that. So we got a 3-year grant, but it took 5 years to operate in the black, and with a bridge grant from the Alfred P. Sloan Foundation, because we told them about it too, and they were excited. So after 5 years, it became self-sustaining. And it's been self-sustaining ever since. And what we do, the secret sauce, if you will, is we combine the science with humor and pop culture. So this is kind of a woven tapestry. So my co-host,
I'm taking notes here.
Okay. My co-host is always a professional stand-up comedian. And I'm not the kind that just only tells one-liners. That's one kind of comedian. Another kind of comedian is very observant and will find something humorous in what you say. So they became a force of levity in the program. Okay. The science is a force of gravity, and the pop culture is the people's access point to the program. And so, for example, we might have one of our guests might be a celebrity or an actor who starred in a sci-fi movie, right? And that sci-fi movie involves space travel, and we'll use the celebrity, that's the pop culture side, as an excuse to get their fan base to come listen to them, because fan bases follow their people around, and they then get to learn about the actual science of what the actor was in. So the actor, you come for the celebrity and then you stay for the science. That's the sort of classic combo that we invoke. And if the celebrity happens to be about something where I don't carry that expertise, we'll bring in another academic expert. And so we always have an academic perspective on whatever is the pop culture dimension about which you are smiling because we have a professional comedian. When you combine all three of those, it becomes quite potent, I think, especially as evidenced by the fan base that the show has accumulated over those years. So it went from there, then it was satellite radio, and now it's a podcast and a YouTube show. And we spent 3 years as a TV show on National Geographic, and so that was fun. It was like a talk show. We had everything but the band. Okay, I thought maybe we could have like a science band, but we were just getting off the ground, and I couldn't picture how we would include the band, because all the good talk show hosts have bands, right? And so. But what happened since then was that Fox bought National Geographic, and Disney bought both Fox and National Geographic. And so all of this product, especially the Cosmos series that I was privileged to host, which had aired on National Geographic and Fox, you find all those on Disney Plus right now.
Ah, okay. Very good. Yeah. Very good. I was browsing your Startalk episodes, and I noticed you got Richard Dawkins on the show, the Sir Richard Dawkins.
Yeah. Was he a sir? I didn't know that. Okay.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I once requested an interview with him, to discuss evolution because, looking at the rational view on evolution and addressing polarizing topics in the public. And I emailed his assistant, and I was, kind of on a bit of a high from booking this interview. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get Richard Dawkins now too. And this email showed up in my inbox from Richard Dawkins. And I thought, no way. And I opened it up, and it said, no, sorry, I think not.
Oh, okay.
You just read.
Oh, the email has an accent? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. I could just imagine him saying that.
I guess that syntax is British. And so then you get to put a little Brit accent on it. No, he's a busy guy. I mean, the guy is highly prolific.
Oh,
he was influential on my life. Just his writing style, his facility with words, and his how he can articulate ideas. Some of that is just because he's properly trained as a Brit, and the rest, I think, is because we're all jealous of how they, of their command of the English language, they being English. But he's very busy and engaged in many projects, so I wouldn't take it personally.
No, I didn't. It's just it was funny the brief message.
No, yeah. Well, would you rather he wrote 5 paragraphs to tell you no? I mean, what's your preference?
No. It's part of the job. I get it. But it was just funny. I could just imagine his accent coming through. It's like, oh, okay. The Rational View is a weekly series hosted by me, Dr. Alan Scott, providing a rational, evidence-based perspective on important societal issues.